First metric?
First one, it was great. It was a great feeling. I really just to have a chance to play against your old team and have a lot of familiar faces on the ice and it'd be a game that means so much. I mean, this game for us in here was big momentum builder. It said a lot for the way this week has gone and the questions you guys have been asking about what's going on, and I think the character in this room came out tonight. We had everyone step up. Briz stood on his head, made big saves, and having an opportunity to be an impact and score 3 goals was huge.
When you scored number 3, and you jumped on Vandermeer, put him on the IR there, huh?
Yeah, that was. I've seen a couple players in history actually take their guys out after they score, and that was not my intention. But I think the guys are talking about keeping me in a cage, I guess, after I score. But it was, I was just excited, and Vandy happened to be in the way, so.
Wrong place at the right time.
Yeah, exactly.
Donors said they need to give you more space.
A little more space. Is that? Yeah, that's. Well, let's hope that they have to give me a lot more space for the rest of the year.
I enjoyed watching it. Very nice. We said that after the second period, we got to find one to get us back in this game, and obviously Scottie found more than one. But that was a competitive game. I didn't like some of the things. We didn't play well enough with the puck. I thought we made a lot of puck errors, but in the first period they outshot us pretty bad. But the scoring chances weren't indicative of that. They threw a lot of pucks at the net. We hung around the game. We found ways to capitalize on opportunities. We killed a big penalty in the third that was well needed. Didn't have a power play for the game, which was interesting.
Yes, it was.
But in the end, that's kind of who we are as a team. We hang around a game and we look for a spark or a way to win, and Uppy gave us that spark tonight.
Dave, would you mind commenting on Briscoe's performance?
Yeah, real solid. Like I say, there was a lot of shots, but the chances weren't indicative of the shots. A lot of outside shots, and it was probably good for him. He jumped in there. He probably needed to feel some rubber and start to feel good about his game. So he played very well.
You probably would have liked to have gotten a few more points out of this homestand. Can you just assess how you think it went?
Yeah, we talked about that before the game, where we felt like we let some points get away. So we wanted to make sure we finished it right. We could have been better and could have pushed ourselves ahead. I don't think we dropped in the standings, but there were some games we didn't feel like we played as well in. So, we got to go on the road now and 2 real hard games in Washington and Detroit and find a way to get points there. Did we let some slip away? Probably, but that's just where we are with our team right now.
Dave, congratulations on your 300th victory.
Right, it was 300?
Yep.
There you go. That's good. I didn't know that. That's good.
Just your thoughts on that? I mean, is it...
I'm getting old. Got a haircut today, and I've started to see more and more gray all the time. So it might have been from that homestand. No, it's when you enjoy doing your job, the time flies by, and wins are way more fun than losses. So if that's 300 wins, I had 300 good nights.
Did you get the investment you wanted in practice yesterday to set up today?
Yeah, I thought we were much better in some of those key areas that we talked about yesterday, battle areas. And the shots, like I say, the shots aren't indicative of that. I think the shots against was more indicative of our puck play than it was our defending. But I thought we were better, a little better mindset when it comes to the competitive areas. And sometimes when you're at home, that happens. You get home too long. Everybody loves their wives and everything, but sometimes you're home too long. That's kind of where we are right now. Time for a road trip.
Yeah.
But you say that when you go on the road. If you're on the road forever, you say, I got to get home. When you're at home forever, you say, boy, I need a road trip.
Is there such thing as a quote-unquote, I hate to say this, but a must-win in January after what had happened and the investment you had yesterday?
No, these were very, very important points. You look at, the team in your conference, you're tied with 61 points. They have a game in hand. There's a lot to play for in today's game. And we've talked about where we are before the break here. We got 12 left before the break, and it's going to be all in games. But anytime you're playing that team, you're right deadlocked in the standings where there's an extra onus put on that.
Well, it was a little bit better than the last time I had to talk to you guys. It's, you know, it's nice. We talked about winning the third, and that was a big period for us. Yeah, you know what, with someone like that, and you know, playing against your old team, it's always big, and obviously he was pretty excited by the way he's celebrating. Yeah, you know, it's big. It's big for us to find ways to, you know, score some goals and help our goalies out. I mean, he's been playing unbelievable. We got to give him a chance to generate some offense, let him take him off the hook a little bit. You know, the way it ends is okay. I mean, you always want to go probably more than 1 point over 500, but it's one of those games, one of those stands where, you know, we didn't play as best we can, but we found ways to get points.
Briz tonight, more comfortable than...
Yeah, Briz was unbelievable. He's been unbelievable so many nights, and for him to, you know, I think he had 40 saves or something like that, so, I mean, he was great.
Oh, sorry. You had 3 tonight. They were assists, but I'd like to see Scottie score.
Oh, yeah. You know what? It's so big, and as a player that used to play for him, you know, it means a lot to a player. You know, when you play against your old team, it always seemed to have a little bit more jump, and tonight was big for him, and he was flying around, and celebrations, got to give him a little bit of room when he scores.